Kenya Faith Odhiambo. So if you could begin with Mr. Ingonga. Karibu.
Thank you. The family of David, all mourners, good afternoon. I don't know what to say for David. I think I've said a bit in my tribute to David. David was a fine man and brilliant. David was a very close friend. I learned of his death while in Morocco. Fortunately, I had won the election as president of the Africa Prosecutors Association, planning to call him about the same because he knew of my campaign for that position before I left this country. David was one guy who was very hardworking and never wanted to leave his job to even attend to his health. He knew in most cases whenever he would tell me something about his health, I'd push him. When he first went to hospital and he was admitted and scans were done, MRI and whatever, after he came out, he talked to Justice Dora and he told her, don't tell, he used to call me Reinson, not Reinson, Reinson. Don't tell Reinson about this. I'll tell him myself. I took about 3-4 days. I never saw his call. I decided to call. He didn't pick. Then one weekend, he decided to call me. I asked him, David, I'm told you are in hospital, but you never told me about it. I used to call him David, no other name. He said, yeah, it is true. If I had told you, I know how you normally push. And I even told Judge Dora to make sure that she doesn't tell, I'll tell you myself after I've decided what I want to do. He told me there was something he said in the chest, which is very simple. It's not affecting anywhere in his body. But one thing he told me, that he could not write. He told me at the moment I can't write. If you get my speech very well, it's blood. That's what he told me. I asked him, where do you want this done? He said, no, they said it's just a simple procedure to be done at the Nairobi hospital. I told him, David, why can't you go to India or South Africa? Have friends there, we can do right away. He said, no, this is a very simple thing. I've been advised by the doctors that it will be done here. But I believe maybe it was God's plan. We left, we lost a very fine, brilliant person in Kenya. All I would say, let him go with peace. Let his brilliance remain with those of us who learned from him. And the family of David, God will be with you. We'll pray for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Next we have Professor David Majanja. I should say when Professor David Majanja taught us criminal law, he mesmerized all of us except Majanja.